Hi, scientists. Today, you guys are going to have a fun Friday activity. Instead of continuing on with our natural hazards unit, we finished that up yesterday by completing the multiple choice and short answer questions. So today, we're going to kick back and have some fun, and you guys are going to complete a STEM activity. STEM is a combination of a lot of different things. It's science, technology, engineering, some math, and then in this one, even a little bit of writing as well, creative writing, I should say. So whenever you first open up your document, you're going to find the cover page, which is your journal cover for Lost at Sea. This is a digital simulation. So this is kind of like a model activity that we would be used to doing in the science classroom, kind of like pretend, we should say. So you're going to first type here. So you're just going to backspace and type your name. A couple things I want to point out before we get too far in are these two buttons. They're going to be really important when working with a Google slide. This first one is Zoom. You'll notice whenever you click on this that it turns to a little magnifying glass. Anytime you click with that magnifying glass, it magnifies what you're looking at, and sometimes that can magnify way too much. So if you ever want to get back, all you have to do is push this little arrow and go back to the fit, or I really like to just do at 50% when I'm working with a Google Doc or slide. If you notice, anytime that you have the magnifying button on, your cursor is magnified too. So to switch from that, so whenever you're clicking, it's not magnifying things, you have to just come over here and push the select button. And now you're able to click on things and drag, drop, and write. So you're going to click on each of these pages, and each of these pages is going to walk you through your simulation or the model that you're going to be creating. So make sure that you're reading carefully. And this has you set up on a life raft where you are going to use some household items like pillows, blankets, chairs, things that you should or you might have access to at home. If you don't, be creative and ask your parents for some help. This is mainly to have some fun today, friends, to use our critical thinking skills and to have fun and have a fun Friday. So don't get too stressed if you can't find the right materials. Just go with the flow, friends. So you're going to continue on and read the different pages to find your directions. And you're going to drag and drop different items. Like these are all movable pieces to show what your life raft, aka blanket, look like today. There are tips right here, as well as some more tips down at this bottom area for you to look at if you're having some trouble moving or using the Google Slides today. One thing I really want to spend some time on today, friends, is slide 6. So with this, you are going to, let me zoom in a little bit for us. Here we go. So you're going to look here, and this has your instructions, and it says, before your yacht or boat sank, you clipped a map to your notebook. Now that you're settled on your raft, take time to look more closely and use the map to answer the questions on the next slide. So you have a map. You have a movable piece right here, which is an X that you'll be using a little bit later. And then you also have this movable ruler as well. So we have this creepy picture of a shark fin. Watch out. And then we have this slide, slide 8. So slide 8 is the questions that you're going to answer using slide 6. So you're going to read the instructions, and it says you believe that your yacht sank about 50 miles west of the harbor. And then it says move the X to this location on the map. An X is next to the map on the previous slide. So what you're going to do here is find the harbor on your map. You have to look closely. And then you're going to pick up your ruler. Don't change the size of your ruler. If you change the size of your ruler, you can always push the undo button so that you can change it back. If you need to rotate your ruler, you can push that little blue button and it will rotate your ruler. And it says that you think that you've sailed west. So to find the west, you're going to look at your compass rose down here. You're going to move your ruler to where the harbor is. And once you figure out where that is, you're going to place your X there. I'm going to end this video so that I can go through a little bit more with you since I'm running out of time. Make sure to click on the second video link.